What's going on, hey everybody? As you can see, the Piranha tank, we are going to be rescaping this tank. We're going to get a little bit more substrate to build up a decent substrate. We got some play sand that we're going to toss in here. Probably at the end because it's going to dirty some stuff up. But we also, not sponsored, whatever this stuff is, it's supposed to be for planted tanks. We're going to try and plant this tank. I don't know how well it's going to go. I don't know if the piranhas will mess with it or not. Probably not. Pretty much kind of just hoping I'm not going to get bit. I don't really want to get bit, so yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do two like island type things. So I'm going to make a perimeter of bigger rocks. I'm going to make it like a hole, like a moat. Make a circle there, a circle here. Pour this directly into the holes, and then that's where we're going to plant our plants. We got some crypts and a couple Java ferns that we got from the tank inside that are real itty bitty. But hey man, I don't want to go buy plants because they're kind of pricey. So yeah, we're just going to get right into it. I'll kind of explain as I go along, and we'll just see what happens. I had these river rocks, and this is what we're going to make the perimeter with. I'll try not to get bit by these piranhas. Hopefully they just calm down. Let me tell you, my hand's getting awfully close to them. I would net them out, but I don't really have another tank that they can go in peacefully. So we're just gonna run it. I'm not really scared to get bit though, so we'll probably be all right. I think the key is more to not stress them out too much. I'm gonna pour it into this thing, this guy. Slowly fill it up with water. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna float. That's good. We'll fill this up. Now we'll just pour it right into our little pockets here. Oh yeah. Probably do one. Now let's see. Let's try and smooth it out. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just put a little bit of this gravel in there as well, just to kind of lock it into place, because it is very light. And honestly, that should be enough substrate for these crypts, because the crypts, there'll be plenty of nutrients actually in this gravel as well, just from fish waste and whatnot. Okay. I'm actually not upset with that. Okay. Now we'll throw some plants in that spot. Wherever I set those at. Well, hey. Look at this guy. That's a crypt that I had in the tank. Look at the roots on that guy. I don't know what kind of crypt they are, but these look beautiful. The root system on this guy, very well established. But I'm kind of interested to see if this stuff floats. Or like, is it, okay. It sticks to your hand. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's get a little, let's pour it into a deal. Them roots all planted in there. Now the thing is, I didn't have any of this in the tank inside, so I would guess this thing should just explode extremely well. All the nutrients I have inside is just, I don't really have nutrients. It's just been so established for so long. There's plenty of fish waste. Okay. Locked in decently. Yes, I know it doesn't look like much, but that's all right. It's all right. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time. And I'll actually keep you guys updated on what it looks like as we get going on it. But we're all right. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Make ourselves a little bowl again. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with this middle thing yet because it looks a little out of place. It's just some other rocks I had. This one I think we're just gonna make a U. Just change it up a little bit, you know? Just change her up a little bit. Now right here, what I'm doing with the gravel, I'm digging some out. I'm pretty much just trying to pack in all the holes that are behind it. So all that fish waste and whatnot doesn't get trapped back in there and create pockets of pneumonia or pockets of poop. It's pretty much what I'm just trying to do there. And then digging this out. Then we'll be able to get more substrate in there. Which I didn't do on this side, but I'm going to do the same thing. You know. Alright, let's fill that pocket in. Slowly add our water. So we're not flinging this stuff all over. Pour her in. The substrate is very light. Like it wants to, it's like a liquid in a solid. A louse squid, if you will. Okay, we got her spread out. Try and lock her down with some of this gravel. The roof system on these crypts look great. And those are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These crypts will get nice and tall. Like the tank inside the main plant is extremely tall. So it'll give us nice height in this tank. And it does grow decently quick. Once it's established, I mean, it took off pretty well on the tank inside. And like I said, the tank inside doesn't have this substrate in it, so it should do really well. But we're going to add a couple more details to the top here. Try and give us some more height with these rocks. It's kind of tricky to get height with circle rocks, but see, they kind of just fall. It's fine, we'll just build it up. Okay. Get that out of here. We are a little hazy, which is fine, I don't like that thing in the middle, but I think, okay, you see, this is kind of what we're looking like here. I don't know if the whole middle thing's working. I think we need, I think it's because the rocks are different, which is kind of throwing some stuff off. So we either need to add these rocks to the right, take these caves out because nobody in here is using these caves. We can utilize them in a different tank. Yeah, we'll utilize those in a different tank. We do have some Java fern that we're going to glue to some rocks and put in. But look at all this luscious grass we have. We're definitely going to try and grow some of those in there. Some of this in here, because we've got plenty of it. Realistically, it needs trimmed back. We're going to take those tall pieces to try and jumpstart this tank. So, what I might do is pour some of that black gravel into the back. And we'll kind of just mix it in with the gravel back there to try and lock it in. So I'm going to try and grow that grass back there. It should look all right. The thing is, I would like to make this a planted tank for the piranhas. Just so they're not so skittish. They have places to hide. It'd be nice hiding that tall grass, because it's some type of grass, but it gets decently tall. It'll just give us a nice background. I could always add some of that valve, I think it's called. And we'll just break them right here in the middle. We'll just break them. Now we can plant them further apart. They have great roots, so I don't see them having any issue planting in here unless the piranhas mess with them, which I don't think they will, but we shall see. We should do 1, 2, 3 right in the middle. Just kind of give us the best spread. It's probably one of the best roots here. And even if you have one, I only started with that tank over there. I only started with maybe 3, literally probably 3 sprigs, what I got now. That's probably all I started with in that tank. Is this gonna fit through here? Slowly add our water. Okay. You can see it filling up. Is that satisfying? You can do it. Okay, let's see if this kind of locks everything in. Oh my gosh, it does work like how I wanted it to work. I did not expect this to work this good. I'm telling you this, it turns into a liquid. Come on, just give me a little more. Oh, there. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. We'll just kind of try and lock in some of these places back here. I think we've pretty much accomplished what we came to accomplish today. But yeah, I'm gonna check back in with you guys once this tank clears up, and we'll pretty much view the finished product. Remember how I said the tank will clean up real nice? Still a little bit of residue floating around in the water column yet, but hey, a couple days she'll be crystal clear. But yeah, this is pretty much the Piranha tank build for now. Once our plants start branching out and we start getting more plants, I'll be able to then harvest those plants and plant them all over the place. But it takes time, can't rush perfection. But yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Stay thirsty for more, baby. Peace.